hope everyone is cool, and I hope you're all doing well. In this critical time that the COVID-19 had taken over the world, we're asking God to see us through. It's not an easy task for one to be at home, but we want to use this opportunity to explore what we have. For those who are at home, we need to be busy doing one or two things, keeping ourselves busy at this point in time. So if you have friends out there, you can share this video to them. You can share this video with them, and so that they can also learn something out of it. I've never made such a video online, not even on Facebook, as in live video on Facebook or anywhere. So this is my very first video, so kindly bear with me, especially when I if I mistakenly mix up my language. English is not my mother tongue, but to a very good extent I'll be able to communicate I'll be able to deliver my lesson to the best of your understanding. Alright, so today I've promised to have a lesson section with everyone. It's a free one. It's not it's free for everyone, and just pay attention, and I hope you'll be able to learn something out of it. I hope your piano is with you there, or keyboard, anyone, no matter the size, it doesn't matter. The major thing is that you're able to learn something out of it. The size of your piano does not matter. If you have a notebook, that would be very nice. If you have a rough book, good. And as well as your pen or pencil to write down one or two things. So I'm going to be giving a very quick lesson here. It might last more than 1 hour. It might be less. So whichever one, please just see how well you'll be able to learn something. And at the end of the day, I would like each and every one of you to share your view based on what you've learned. So with time, I'll be teaching other musical instruments outside piano or keyboard, and that might be on daily basis, as in this lesson might be on daily basis, from the look of things. All right, so just as I told you earlier before now, this video is going to be based on piano lessons. Some of us have piano at home. We don't know how to operate it. Some put just the music in the piano and they are okay with it, and they dance away the time. While some are trying something from the YouTube, which is quite good. However, in our lessons starting from today, I'll be taking you through a lot of things. One is how to identify your piano keys or your keyboard keys. Some of us have this problem. I will also take you through other things such as finger exercises, playing of songs, if possible sight reading, easy pieces, rhythmic patterns, chord progressions, some easy chord progressions, chord knowledge, scale knowledge, so that you'll be able to understand how these things work. These are the things I have in mind to share with all of you. So I will start with the piano key identification, how to know which is this and which is that. Before I start that, in the first place, I would like to let us understand the pattern of the keys, because this is one of the challenges that most people face when it comes to playing of piano. So when you look at, for instance, look at this key, this shape of key here, and look at this one. They look very alike, right? They look very alike. They look similar. Unfortunately, they are not the same, but they look alike. And this is one of the problems people face while learning the keyboard or the piano. Now, if you look here, you see that there is a note at the middle here. There is a note here. There is a note here that looks similar, kind of. And also, look at this, the shape of the key here and the shape of the key here. They look similar. You don't have to worry yourself about these things, because today I'm going to clear that confusion in the minds of everyone today. So I'll start by letting all of you know that in music we have 7 letters. Just as we have your A, B, C, D to Z, in music we just have only 7 letters. And that is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Each of these letters have a position on the piano. Now, funny enough, most of us look at the piano, look at the range of the keys, and they get scared, like, oh, I don't think I can learn this. The keys are so much. Please, never you think like that. All you need to learn from the piano is from the piano keys is just very small. Just take a look here. Everything you need to learn is just here. Whatever you see here is repetition. So you don't need to worry so much about so many keys. Okay? You don't need to worry so much about so many keys. Whatever you're going to do is just within a particular portion. Just this. Now, before I will explain further, let's look at the pattern of the keys. I will start from here, although my video cannot capture the entire piano. So please just bear with me. Let's look here. If you notice here, you will notice that there are a set of 2 black keys here. You will notice 3 sets of black keys as well. 2 set, 3 set, 2, 3, 2, 3. It's just repeating. Whatever you learn from a particular set, of 2 and 3, is applicable on the others. It's just the same thing repeating on different pitches. Okay, so in the first place, towards your left hand side, you have a lower pitch, like a lower set of lower notes. But as you progress to the right hand side, the higher the pitch. Okay, can you see that? So from the left hand side to the right hand side, the more you move towards your right hand side, the higher the pitch. And if you're moving from the left hand side, the right hand side to the left side, the lower the pitch. So it's all about pitch. But the major thing is, how do we identify these keys? Okay, we'll start with the 2 sets of black keys. Anywhere you have your 2 sets of black keys, listen properly. Anywhere you have a 2 sets of black keys, there is always a white note at the middle of the 2 sets of black keys. Can you see that? Can you see that? That white note you touch there on your keyboard or your piano is what we know as D. That is key D. So anywhere you see a piano or you see a keyboard, that white note you see at the middle of the 2 black keys is called key D. right? So if you are asked to describe a key D, you say it's the white note in between the two sets of black keys, and that is the only way you can understand your keys, your piano keys better. So some of us will just come and they will start playing from one particular portion. You don't have to do that, but you need to understand the placement of these keys. All right. So the white key in between the two sets of black keys is known as the key D. D for dog. So we need to know about this. So I'm going to make a very quick sketch also on a paper while this lesson continues. All right, now that is how you can differentiate it from the white notes in between the three sets of black keys. If you look at the three sets of black keys, you notice there are two white keys in between. The first one is your G. The one next to it is your A. Both of them are in between the three, but one is towards the left and the other one is towards the right. The one towards the left is your G. The one towards the right side is your A, but all are in between the three sets of black keys. Okay, so we need to understand these things for us to be able to predict our keys quickly. So now just take a very quick look here. So let's assume that this is the two set of black keys. The white key in the in-between is a key D. And then where you have your three set of black keys, the first one here is a G. And then the one next to it is your A. Okay. But they're all in between. So this is G, this is A. Alright, hope you all understand the difference now between D, G, and A. So I'm going to take a very quick quiz. If you're there online, you're going to do something. I will mention letters randomly and you will try it on your own piano. And if everything goes well with you, you just send a thumbs up. Okay, send thumbs up. If you're confused about it, please leave a message and I will answer your question later on. So here you have your, what letter is this? What letter is this? What letter is this? What letter? What letter? What letter is this? I think my hand has gone beyond. Alright, sorry about that. I'll come down here. What letter? Just tell me the names. Okay, I want to believe that all those watching this video are really doing great and you understand what we've just done now. If you don't understand, please leave a message behind. All right, now I'm not going to play anything. I'll mention random letters and you will play that on your own piano yourself. If it goes well, please send a thumbs up. Okay, all right, I'll start with the letter G. Can you identify that on your piano? Letter D, letter A, D in a different position, A, G, G again, A, D, D, G, A, G, A, D, G, A, G, A, D, D, G, A. All right, thank you very much. All right, I believe you all are doing well. All right, we are going to look into more keys. Remember I told you that we have 7 letters in music. So we've done 3 now, which is D, G, and A. So I'm going to add 2 extra letters that looks alike. They look very much alike. These letters are C and F. Now, how do we differentiate them? The differences are C is exactly at the left side of the 2 sets of black keys. C is at the left side of the 2 sets of black keys. F is at the left side of the 3 set of black keys. So we need to understand these differences because this is one of the problems most of the students have each time I'm having classes with my students. They always mix up C and F. So whenever you ask them to play, start from C, you see them playing from F because F looks like C. You see, the similarity is that both of them are on the left side of the set of black keys. Unfortunately, they are not the same. So you need to put that on your mind. C is exactly at the left side of the 2 set of black keys. You can identify them on your own piano. Try that out. If it's going well, please give a thumbs up. So C is exactly at the left side of the 2 set of black keys, while F is at the left side of the 3 set of black keys. That is the difference. So you have C, you have F, you have F, you have C, you have F, F, C, C. Is that clear? All right, so you need to understand these differences. Then another thing I want us to try out is, can you close your eyes to identify the notes we've learned so far? And how can you identify them with your eyes closed? 1, you will learn to feel the keys. 2, while feeling the keys, you need to observe the gaps in between each set of keys. If your eyes are closed, you can feel the gaps, these gaps. But in between, from the 3 sets or the 2 sets, you will notice that the gaps are not much. Okay, it's just a finger gap that you have there. But in the other ones, the gaps are more than a finger gap. Let's say 2 fingers gap. All right. So from there, you should be able to feel the set of 3, the set of 2, the set of 3, the set of 2. So you can close your eyes and say, okay, I want to identify D, which is in between the 2 sets of black keys. With your eyes closed, you can move your hands around the keys and be able to feel the 2 sets of black keys and say, okay, yes, this is my D. And then you can try elsewhere, this is my D. But when you feel the 3 sets of black keys, you know that D cannot be there. Rather, it should be G and A. Now, we learned 2 new keys. How do we know where C is? C is at the left of the 2 sets of black keys. So with your eyes closed, you can feel the 2 sets of black keys and be able to point out your C, and as well as F. These are the 3 sets of black keys, and that is your F. Okay, now try not to use the sound to get these things. It is better your eyes are closed identifying this than using the sound or guessing something else. All right, then another thing again I need to point out is, please do not count serially. I had many of, in the past, I used to have some students who used to count. When you count serially like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I bet you can never learn very fast. Your learning will be super slow. Because if I ask you to identify G, for instance, then you see yourself counting to look for G, and that will be a sad story. So please try not to count. Try not to count. Try to identify them using the key pattern and the set of black keys. That's what I mean. So please try not to count. I'm sounding that as a warning. I do that to all my students. Please do not count. Do not start writing letters on the keys. Please do not write. If you have done that, please erase it. Remove it. I don't want to see that. I can see that from the only way you can have problem with that is if you start reading and you're dealing with positioning, hand positioning and all that, you're going to start having problem with that. So please do not write. Learn by your position. Learn by the position. Don't write anything. You will have issues interpreting your piano keys. What if you see a piano elsewhere and there are no letters written on it? What will you do? So if you have written anything with a pencil, with a pen, anything, please erase it. Erase it. I know what people can do. So that is why I'm saying that, and I'm sounding that as a warning, please. All right. So learn by the position. There are just 7 letters. 7 letters. So do not try to write on them. Remember what I told you. It's all repeating. It's just the same thing. Same key. You don't need to write anything there. Take the pains now to memorize the position using the set of black keys. Okay? You will get to know more about it with time. So now, just as I told you, I'm going to make the lesson as simple as possible, as easy as possible. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about anything at all, because with time you will notice that you will be getting used to the whole keys without writing anything. So do not write on the key, on your piano keys or your keyboard keys. All right. Okay, so remember what we said last, that C is at the left side of the 2 set of black keys, and then you have your F at the left of the 3 set of black keys. So with this, we've learned 5 keys, remaining 2. So I would like to take a very short quiz based on what we've learned so far. So let's try. Let's start now. So we have D. You remember your D, you remember your G, you remember your A, you remember your C, and you remember your F. Now you can also identify them on other pitches, please. Don't start doing that on one particular section. You have to extend your knowledge to other keys. Okay, try them else on other positions. You'll be able to understand them more than looking at one particular point. Okay, so that you don't get get used to a particular portion and have problem with others. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to point at the keys. I will mention them, why I'm pointing at them, and after that you will have to do that yourself. Okay, are you ready? So remember, this is F, G, D, C, G, A, C, F, D, G, A. All right, it's your turn now. Let's start. I'll make it faster now. So be quick to give me an answer. No, sorry, that's not there. All right, very good. All right, now I'm going to mention the keys. Now I'm going to say the keys, and what you have to do is you have to tell me you have to play them on your own piano while I mention the keys. So I'll start with the letter G. So what I'll do is if I say G, you play G, D, F, C, F. Okay, now continue from where I stop. A, D, C, G, D, F, A, C, G, D, A, F, C, G, D, A, C, D. All right, thank you very much. All right, there are some of us out there who will be saying, are we not going to play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do? Please don't think about that now, and don't think about learning using do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. When the time comes, I'm going to tell you the secret behind that and how that works. Basically, it is not the best to learn music. The best is the use of letters. With letters, you can identify a position and it's permanent. But with sofa tonic, you're going to have a lot of issues in interpreting your musical notes. So basically, it's good for vocal training or oral perception, but not for instruments or not for instrumental classes for now. Okay, I will tell you when you can apply that, but it's not now. So it's better you learn the letter position because that cannot change. But for solfa notation, if your key changes, your solfa tonic can change by way of modulation, but let's not think about that now. All right, let's learn the last two keys. I hope you're all writing down these things. So we've just learned, the first three we learned was D, G, and A. So now I just included C, which is at the left side of the two black keys, and F, which is at the left side of the three black keys. So we need to understand that. Okay, now we're going to learn the last two keys. All right, are we ready? So the last two keys are E and B. E and B looks alike. If you look at the shape of the keys, you see they look alike. Okay, it looks like an inverted L. All right, but please do not look at the shape when you want to play or when you want to try anything out. Do not look at the shape of the keys. Please, that can deceive you. You look at the position where the keys are located. So, for instance, if you look at E, E is just at the right corner, exactly at the right corner of the two sets of black keys. Can you see that? Two sets of black keys, the right side, the right corner. That is your E. All right? And your B is exactly at the right corner of the three set of black keys. That is your B. Okay, I think you cannot see it from there. I'll come down here. So that is your B. Can you see that? There is a B exactly at the right hand side of the 3 set of black keys. Alright? So you can see that they look alike, but they are not. But the difference between E and B is that E is at the right side of the 2 set of black keys, and B is at the right side of the 3 set of black keys. Okay. Now another thing again, the similarity between C and E is that both of them are at the sides of the 2 set of black keys. So while C is at the left side, E is at the right side of the 2 set of black keys. Now, that of the 3 sets, you have F at the left side and B at the right side. Okay, at the right corner of the 3 set of black keys. So we need to take note of these differences and similarities between these keys. That is the only way you can have a proper understanding of the keys, even without looking at it. Even if the piano or the keyboard is not there, you can explain it. You can explain it to someone even in the absence of the piano keys. So even if I ask you now to explain or to tell me how I can recognize B on the piano or the keyboard or the piano keys, you should be able to tell me that B for ball, B is at the right corner of the 3 set of black keys. So the moment you say that, the person should be able to know that these are the 3 sets of black keys, and basically B should be at the right side. If I ask you now to tell me how to know your key C position, you should be able to tell me that C is exactly at the left corner of the 2 set of black keys. If I ask you to tell me how I can know G and A, or how I can know G, for instance, you said that G is in between the 3 set of black keys, but the first one or the middle one at the left corner, in between. Okay, so I don't know how to put it for you, but you can as well say, okay, G follows A, but both of them are in between the 3 set of black keys. That's okay, that's fine, because even while trying to explain it, you might be having some issue explaining it, but you'll be able to understand it. Okay, remembering that both of them are in between the 3 set of black keys, and D is very easy to explain because that's the first letter you learned, and that is the white key in between the 2 set of black keys. All right, so if you have first homework, write on a paper. Are you listening to me? This is going to be your first homework. Explain the keys we've just learned today. You have to explain them. You have to explain them on a piece of paper. Like, for instance, you can write D, and then you put like is the white note in between the 2 set of black keys. G and A are in between the 3 set of black keys. C is at the left side of the 2 set of black keys. F is at the left side of the 3 set of black keys. B is at the right side of the 3 set of black keys, and E is at the right side of the 3 set of black keys. Write them on a piece of paper and send a screenshot, okay, to me, or you can still upload it here on this live videos, on this live video. Okay, you can do that later on, not now. All right, okay. So I'm going to have a very quick random we're going to have a quick or random knowledge notes. Now we're going to do some random identification of notes. Now, since we have learned the 7 keys, okay, we're going to identify these keys for me one after the other. So I will start with myself and then you continue from where I stop. So I'll say C, G, D, B, A, D, F, E, B. Alright, so you continue from where I stop. I'm going to mention the notes that you play from your piano keys. I'll be very slow so that you'll be able to process quickly and give me the answer. Alright, so I'll start with letter A, D, C, B, E, G, D, A, F, D, B, G, C, A, E, D, B, E. Okay, I'm going to press the letters, the notes here, and then you tell me their names. Okay, are you ready? So A, E, B. Now continue from where I stop. Okay, thank you very much. All right, we're going to do something very quickly. All right, before I have just 10 minutes to do this, and that is going to help us to go a long way. It's going to help us to know more about the letter position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write random notes. Okay, no, don't worry about that. I think we've done a great job already learning the random notes, being able to play them. What I'll do is I will take you through something new, and that thing is understanding our fingers. Okay, we need to know more about our fingers and their numbers. So it's like kind of finger numbers, because by the time you start learning how to read notes, or by the time we start playing some letter notes using our fingers, I'm going to be writing finger numbers on some of the letters so that it will be easy for us to know the finger to start with. So for a start, we need to know what we call the thumb, the finger number. The thumb is finger number 1, both for left and for right. Index finger is finger number 2, finger number 3, finger number 4, and your pinky is finger number 5. So let me know if you understand it. So middle finger is finger number 3, pinky is finger number 5, finger number 2, your index finger, then finger number 4, your ring finger, finger number 1, your thumb. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do very quickly. I want us to know how to use these fingers, and what I will ask you to do is to place any finger I mention on any key. It doesn't matter where the key is positioned, whether it is this way or that way. So wherever you know wherever the letter note is, please place the finger number I mentioned on that key. Alright, so I will start with placing finger number 2 on G. So this is my finger number 2 of my right hand. Okay, right hand on G. So that is what I mean. So if I say place finger number 1 on D, finger number 4 on A. I hope you all understand this. Finger number 2 on B. Finger number 4 on C. Whether here or here, it's okay. But place finger number 4 on C. Alright. Place finger number 1 on F. Place finger number 3 on D. So I want you to try that yourself. Place your finger number 4 on C. Place finger number 1 on D. Finger number 5 on A. Finger number 2 on E. Finger number 3 on B. Finger number 5 on C. Alright, very good. Alright, the next is going to be this. I'm going to quickly write out something. So I'm going to do something now. First, I'm going to write out 3 different notes or 3 different letters, and I'm going to write something there. Place finger number 1 on C. Play them individually. Play finger number 1 on C. Play finger 2 on D. And finger number 3 on E. So, just something like this. Finger number 1 on C. Finger number 2 on D. And finger number 3 on E. So, we're going to do some random things now. And whenever you want to position your fingers, please do not keep your fingers straight. Please do not keep your fingers like this on the piano. Keep your fingers curvy like this, like the claws of a tiger. You play with the tip of your fingers, not with this part of your hand or of your fingers, please. You don't play with this. Okay? That will affect your accent, and it will affect your speed, and it will affect your clarity. As in, your clarity means both accent, all of them. Your articulations will be very weak. Okay, so whenever you want to play, your fingers should be curved. Okay, you should have a shape like as if you are holding a mouse where you control the computer system. Okay, just the way you hold your mouse, that is how your fingers should be on the piano. And just the way you hold it, like if you're holding an apple, okay, that shape is what you have to create on your hand, okay, when you play. So with the thumb, you play with the side of your thumb, because your thumb is not too straight like the normal fingers, so you have to create a curve. Okay, but for your thumb, you're going to play with the side like this, not like this, please, not like this, please, like this, and give your fingers more freedom as possible. Okay, and then if you want to play your D, you play this way with the tip of your index finger, as well as finger 3, the tip of your finger 3. Okay, so now we're going to play. I'm going to give some random notes to you, focusing on C, D, and E. Please do not fold these fingers like this because you're playing C, D, and E. Then you fold these ones. Please do not do that. Okay, do not do that. Do not play like this, please. Open your fingers, give your fingers that freedom, but position the fingers on the keys you have before you, which are C, D, and E. Okay, so we are going to do something now. Let's start with this. If I mention some keys, random keys, so you try to play them, but it's going to be in threes, group of threes. So I'll start with C, D, E. E, D, C. D, E, C. D, C, E. Do you understand now? So I want you to do that now. Are you ready? So let's go. C, D, E. D, E, C. D, C, E. E, D, C. Now, I can repeat a note twice. So when I repeat a note twice, you play it twice, like E, E, C. C, D, D. D, C, C. Okay, so I might say that, I might say three different notes, or a particular note repeated twice or something, or whatever I say, just try to play exactly what I said using those three fingers. Are you ready? So D, C, D. D, E, C. E, E, C. C, D, E. C, C, E. E, D, D. E, D, C. Okay, I'll stop here now. All right, can you close your eyes? Wherever you are, close your eyes. Let me see how you'll be able to do this with your eyes closed. Are you ready? Just position your fingers there, then with your eyes closed. Ready? So, E, D, C. Do not cheat. If you cheat, I will catch you. D, C, E. C, C, E. D, C, D. D, E, C. C, D, C. Very good. All right. Now try to play these letters without looking at your fingers. Okay? Practice it. You can do it. Do not allow, you have to discipline yourself. So whenever I give any instructions, try to follow it. So keep your fingers at that position. We're going to play a very popular nursery rhyme. It's one of my favorite songs. Okay, I always teach that to my kids anywhere I am, especially during our first lessons. I normally teach this particular nursery rhyme to my students, and that song is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, Alright, I'm going to write out the letters. Still position your fingers the way I gave it to you, I told you to do. Your finger 1 should be on C, finger 2 should be on D, finger 3 should be on E. But we're going to add one extra note, but I want you to try to discipline yourself and play with the correct finger. Alright, some of you might want to use another finger to play that, but I'm going to write the finger number you're going to use to play that particular note. So I'm writing them out now. Sorry, I'm supposed to write them earlier before now. So let's try this set of notes. Please, your eyes should be on the paper, not on your piano. Keep your eyes on the paper and see how well you'll be able to play these letters. So you have what there? So finger 3 should start your E, and other fingers should follow. But when you get to your E, G, G, your G should be played with finger number 5. Please do not forget. Please do not mix up your fingers. Alright, can you see that? So you have, please do not play fast. Some of you want to play EDC, EDC, EDC because it's very easy to play. But please do not do that. Take it beat by beat, like this. E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, 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 E, G, G. Are you there? So let's try it together. Keep your fingers on your keys. Do not look at your fingers, but look on the letters that is in front of you. Alright, are you ready? So you start with finger number 3 on E. E, D, C. Don't copy my fingers, please. E, E, E. Look at the letters you have there. D, D, D. Then E, G, G with finger number 5. Right? So I want to see you people trying that now. If you have time, copy them out and play them yourself. So when that is done, you can attach me with a video or an audio. So after playing that, I'm going to write the next part of the song, the remaining part of the song. So here is the remaining part of the song. E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, D, E, D, C. Are we there? So you can copy it out later on and try to play it. Okay? So it's going to sound like E, D, C, D, E, E, E. Some of you will be telling me to open my fingers, so that open my remove the paper so that you can see my fingers. You don't need to do that. Alright? The next line. Alright? By the time you are used to it, okay, please keep your eyes on the paper. Then you can go as fast as enjoy yourself with that. And if you are able to do this on your own, and you want to make a video of it, make a video and attach me to the video. Okay. And if you cannot make any video and you want to send an audio, you will see the WhatsApp number on the group, on the page. There is a WhatsApp number there. Try to check it out, and you can send me your own video there or the audio on the WhatsApp number there. Okay, so this is where we draw the curtain for today's lesson. My name is Michael Onyemechi Mordi, popularly known as Marymike Mordi. So signing out for today. I hope you all enjoyed the lesson and hope to have more lessons tomorrow based on your response today. Thank you very much. Bye for now.